Are we finding there are places that are selling guns that shouldn't be selling guns? I'm surprised at the number
of guns that are
Yeah.
so prevalent in our community. Yeah, there are a lot, and we do have ordinances, we have licensing rules, and we're finding some, I won't say a lot, but some, well, it's illegal,
Yeah.
illegal activity as far as it goes with the release and distribution of firearms. So we've not seen a large increase, but again, gosh, and everything's coming back, not to blame medical marijuana, but everything's coming back to that. We've had a couple of complaints that we have individuals who are the proprietors of particular locations who are licensed to carry concealed weapons, but they have them on them and they're displaying them as they're distributing the prescriptions.
But isn't there a new law that says you can have exposed, I mean, what is it?
Yes.
It's not exposed, but it's.
A license or permit and have it on you at the time.
But
of
there's a
License
law that
to
says
carry.
you can have, but it doesn't have to be concealed.
Right, that's what it says, license you can carry, put it on your hip,
Right.
and be all set. So we had an instance of someone coming in and saying there were seeds in their prescription and it wasn't the quality of medical marijuana, and an individual who had tested their product that they're buying from an outside, and was carrying the weapon, and then got into an altercation with the individual. You're at work, you have tested your product, which happens to be medical marijuana, so you're high, and you have a firearm. All of that seems to be so wrong to me. So we've gotten reports of that, and that's a part of what we're trying to. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you more on the marijuana side, medical marijuana, that we're trying to do to try and deal with some of that. Moving on quickly, Sunday liquor sales. Put that on.
I did.
Okay. Did you have a question on what your question initially was? What we were going to do?
Will places like Quality Dairy and homes in Pleasant Grove be selling Sunday mornings then?
Yep. Everyone will, and
So Lansing's is going to not take an issue with that. There was on the news, some communities are going to
Individually.
Exempt themselves?
right. We've not moved to that as of yet. Don't know that will come before us. If it's something that we want to consider, I can certainly assign it to one of our committees. If the mass group is thinking that as a community we would like to have dry Sundays, as they're called, I can certainly bring that forward. But at this time, no, it has
They're already
not
selling
been.
at noon, right?
Yeah, yeah, you can
Yeah.
buy it at noon on Sunday.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
No, this would just allow us to just kind of run it all together all week and just keep it all flowing. But in fairness to the business owners, they certainly are trying to rein this in because they don't want any additional difficulty or attention drawn to their liquor license. We can keep an eye on it, certainly, and when we come back at the beginning of the year in 2011, if we're seeing some of the problems that may come up with this, then let's talk about it at that time, and we can certainly go forward where we start a discussion on it. How about that? Okay? All right. Back on the back table.